I had to start from zero today, and my goal was to make $100,000 in 2026, this is the one skill that I would focus on learning. Not ads, not crypto, not drop shipping, not even going viral on social media. One skill. And the reason I know this works is because I watched it my entire life before I even understood what was going on. Growing up, I could never really figure out what my dad did for work. He was always on the phone, he was always traveling, and he was always around extremely wealthy and influential people. And somehow money was always coming in. When I would ask him what he does, he'd just laugh and say, "Oh, I just connect people, I'm a broker." But as a kid, that makes absolutely no sense. Like, what does that even mean? There's no product that you're selling, there's no office, there's no 9 to 5. What are you actually doing? It took many years for it to finally click. This one skill, the ability to connect people, quietly helped me generate multiple 6 figures in the last year alone. And today, I want to break down exactly why this skill works and how you can start applying it and building right away. This one skill will make you $100,000 in 2026. Here's the simplest way to understand business. Business is just value being exchanged for value. And that's it. And there's a universal rule that never changes. Everybody wants something. Whether it's money, whether it's time, connections, exposure, opportunities, solutions, everyone wants something. If you can facilitate that exchange, if you can get people that something that they want, you can get paid. Most people think that a business just means selling a product, running some ads, posting online, building a personal brand. But there is a much simpler role that many people actually overlook. Think about a traditional sales job. A salesperson only gets paid if they close the deal. No sale, no commission. Now zoom out for a second. What if instead of being the salesperson, you become that guy that brings them the buyer? You didn't necessarily pitch, you didn't have to negotiate, you didn't have to handle objections and close the sale. All you did was simply make the introduction. And suddenly, you're entitled to a piece of the transaction. That's the power of being a connector. You're not an expert, you don't have to be the operator, you are just the bridge. So let me give you a real life example. There's one day where I'm sitting at Starbucks and I'm doing work on my laptop. The guy next to me has trading charts open on his computer. Most people would just ignore it and go about their day. But me being a curious person that I am, I leaned over and I said, "Hey man, what are you trading?" That's it. No pitch, no agenda. We just started talking. From our quick conversation, I learned that he's from Africa. He travels back and forth constantly to do nonprofit work. He runs multiple online businesses and he seems to be extremely successful. Now he's in my network. So later on, I ended up connecting him with an influencer that I was working with that is based in Africa. They ended up collaborating on a project related to his nonprofit work. I see him a few months later and he's so thankful that I connected him with this influencer in Africa that he buys me a coffee and we sit down at Starbucks and have like a 3-hour conversation where I learned so much about how his business works, how his nonprofit operates, and how he has become the successful individual that he has become. I didn't charge anyone anything, I didn't sell anything, but that single conversation where I just leaned over and asked him a question led to me gaining knowledge, a valuable connection, new ideas, and future leverage in case I needed a contact like that. And that is exactly how networks compound. But here's the part that most people miss. You don't have to solve problems to start building a network. You can just build relationships. I've done it by helping people connect to the Wi-Fi, answering simple questions, making a quick introduction for some people that I think should know each other, or simply just pointing someone in the right direction. People remember who's helped them. And once someone likes you and trusts you, they want to help you back. And that's how relationships are built, not through pitching, but through being useful. This is what makes this skill so powerful. It doesn't require money, it doesn't require credentials, and it compounds over time. And the biggest thing is that it works in almost every industry. If someone needs real estate, you become the person who knows the real estate agent. If someone needs an influencer, you become the person who knows the creator. If someone needs an investor, you become the person who knows wealthy individuals that are always looking to invest in new things. And if someone needs any service, you become the one who knows everyone. This is what makes you valuable by default. And valuable people get paid, remembered, invited, and recommended. With this skill, you don't have to keep chasing opportunities because opportunities will just chase you. Here's how all of this actually turns into income. The mindset shift that you need to make every time you meet someone is just simply ask yourself, what does this person do? What do they need? Who could they help? Who could help them? And that's it. Not about awkward networking, not about handing someone your business card, no fake conversations, just genuine curiosity. And if you do this consistently and start keeping mental or even actual notes on people, what they do, what you could help with, who they need to be connected with, you become a Rolodex, a database of relationships. Your brain will automatically start thinking, hey, I'm gonna connect this person with this other person that I know as soon as you meet them. When deals happen, you become that natural bridge. This is where commissions, retainers, referral fees, finder's fees, and long-term income comes from. And here is why this can make you $100,000 in 2026. It isn't flashy, but it's foundational. Money flows through people. Opportunity flows through relationships, and leverage flows through connections. My dad understood this long before social media or personal brands were even a thing. He wasn't loud, he wasn't posting, he was simply useful. And this is one skill that you can start building right now. If you do want to make more money over the next few years, stop obsessing over your tactics or your business model. Obsess over people, obsess over relationships, obsess over becoming useful. Because this one skill that quietly creates multi-six-figure opportunities is simply the ability to connect the right people at the right time. And once you have that, you're never starting from zero again.